Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out Level 2, Escape from Bricksburg Story Walkthrough for the Lego Movie Videogame. As you can see down in the bottom right-hand corner, the special requirement for the studs is 80,000, and we also pick up a trophy/achievement, Darny trophy achievement, and we get that simply for completing the level. So here we are, kind of in the hub area. For those of you who are confused by the word hub, basically the hub is what we refer to as kind of the open world, the free roam area. Being that there's a level mode called free play and free roam, it sounds so similar, we try to keep those two separate terms. So we call it the hub area. And sorry, hubba hubba, if you don't like that, but I'm just kind of trying to simplify things. And we had somebody ask what we meant by hub, so we figured we'd clarify that. So here we are running around in this jolly little area, and we're just following the green studs. The green stud trail is the point of destination trail, so we're going to follow that, and we find ourselves a climby wall that's been super bedazzled again. We're not sure who got control of the bedazzler and got out of control, but that is an arrestable offense. As we can see here, they're playing with the cops. No, I'm just playing. But we are climbing to the top, and we did have to remove some cutscenes. Truth be told, this is like the 17th time I've rendered this video because of some copyright stuff, and also I've been having computer issues. So computer issues seem to be solved. I have removed most of the cutscenes, even some of this. Like this is a cutscene right here. You can see how it got all cinematic and the black bars on top and bottom. A lot of these are being copyright protected, and we're getting warnings for them. So I apologize some of these videos are taking so long, but truth be told, we don't want to get in trouble, and we want to be able to get this product out to you. So hopefully everything will continue to go smoothly, and we'll be able to finish this whole series without too much of a problem. All right, back to the show here. We have built the bricks in the middle of the room. We did it with Wild Style. She is a master builder, and that'll become more important here in a minute. But as in previous Lego games, the gold items need to be destroyed by a heat gaze or a meat gaze, depending on what side of the fence you're on. And regardless, we need to take out this gold door on the left. But we're having troubles because we keep getting shot by all these robots. So take out at least one side of the robots, and you should be able to open that door, peel its wig back anyways, and then go ahead and melt the other robots. We are the robots. Boy, look at this thing. It just destroys everything. There may be something available in free play or something that we missed, but we couldn't really find any useful needs to be able to destroy the floorboards like that. So keep in mind, the stud requirement is 80,000, and it can be done without having to use a stud multiplier, any kind of red brick cheat or anything. So just know that if you smash everything inside along the way, you should have no problem getting there. All right, so you can see we just grabbed one of three instruction pamphlets. We need all three of those to complete and do what we need to do. So we got one of them. We're going to go ahead and use our drill over here on the left-hand side and drill down this butt crack that falls down. And once the crack falls, you'll see a couple dudes run out. And we also see that up top we have some bricks bouncing that need to be built. And we see some more bedazzled bars, so we know that that's Wild Style. So here's kind of a tricky little thing here, and again, I've rendered this video like 17 times, so I've done commentary for this at least 6 times, so I feel like I'm repeating myself, and you guys are tired of hearing me say this, but this is all new to you, so alright, so the old rule of third time's a charm definitely comes into play here. There is some bricks that I built into this like running launch pad, and basically, I'm a noob. I couldn't figure out how to use it. I was trying to jump off of it, when realistically, you just need to walk over it in the direction of the arrows pointing. So, in this particular case, the arrows are kind of built and pointing towards the right, and we're going to need to just walk towards it from left to right, and it'll make us swoop on over. So, like I said, third time's the charm. We've already failed twice, so you know what's in store now. Success! All right, ready? Whee! So you guys might have remembered seeing that if you've ever played the Lego Chima game. The Lego Chima game, I think, was the first game to ever incorporate those wall runs. I could be wrong because there's a couple early Lego games that I didn't play. But yeah, it's a good point of emphasis to say that Chima is the only game out there. All right, so we got to get up top with Emmett. We actually, if you saw, we ran across. We dropped that big box down. The box broke into building bricks. We built the bricks into a trampoline. Trampoline allowed us to get up top. And now we used Emmett's drill to drill in the top roof. And the robots, if you listen to them, they're, oh no. I love it. So we'll go ahead and flip the switch. That opens the door, providing us with another gold bar we have to melt with the laser gun. And we'll go ahead and destroy the couple of robots that come in and also take out the fan on the back wall because the fan gives us our pile of bouncing bricks to get the heck out of here. However, we find out right now that Emmett is not a master builder, so he cannot build things without instructions, which kind of sucks, but at the same time, it totally makes sense. And we're going to go ahead and switch to Wildstyle because Wildstyle is a master builder, so she can pump these bricks right together and make our little, I guess it's air ducting that we can float out of here on. It's kind of weird. I'd rather have another trampoline, but hey, they're trying to keep it original, I guess, and not be so repetitive. Okay, so here we go. We got to try to lock on here. We had some troubles locking on. I'm not sure if you guys will or not. In the old Lego games, it's kind of like tractor beam. You can't really miss that. You know, it's kind of almost hard to not lock on at times. I had a little trouble locking onto that. Once you do unlock the door and peel that wig back, we're going to go ahead and see robots come from top and bottom, left and right, and there's a couple inside as well. So nuke them all with the robot, or with the laser. Nuke them all with the robot. And go ahead and use Wildstyle to get in here. Emmett can get in here, but it's a little bit more of a task. If you missed our first level video, as in most Lego games, the female characters are granted with the ability to jump a little bit higher. So if you're ever having troubles trying to get into somewhere, try switch it to a female. It's kind of like elves in the Lord of the Rings series, and like I said, females are pretty spectacular with jumping. All right, so here's a new addition to the Lego games, and I absolutely love it. It reminds me of building Legos with my son, which you guys probably know I do quite frequently. And basically, it just shows you kind of a glowing piece, and you got to find the right piece. I noobed it up there. I grabbed a blue one instead of a black one, even though it's clearly black on the screen. And but yeah, this is really cool, and I'm curious to see as the game goes on how much more of this we see and how in depth they get. Like, that was okay. We had to choose like what, 5 bricks right there. What if you have to get like 20 to build some like super building or something later? That'd be pretty cool. So we got it all built now. It turns out it's a ladder. She complains. That is a surprise there. And we go ahead and lift it all the way to the top. And then now we'll go ahead and climb all the way to the top, which basically gets us out of this lower area. But we're still in the same room, so not much has changed. And, okay, we can see we got a Rocketeer and a bunch of robots. That guy totally ruined it for us, and now we can't get back down there. Not that we'd want to, but pew, 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 pew. Look at all those lasers coming at us. I don't know if they're lasers or rockets, but stay out of their way regardless. Now, we can make our way all the way to the right and bust some stuff up, gain some studs, but the real meat and potatoes is over on the left-hand side, and we'll get to that in a second. And I totally love this drill, I got to admit. In previous Lego games, the best way to destroy things seemed to be the old jump and attack, because it just takes everything out in like a fierce one swoop. But, you know, in this one, the drill, just rolling that drill around surely helps take out everything a lot faster. And as promised, on the left-hand side, you can destroy one of those consoles, and it'll bring some bouncy bricks that only Wildstyle can build, because she's the master builder. And we actually get a trophy/achievement in a future level for master building situations, and I'll explain it. I don't get it on this level, but I can show you where it is and tell you. And again, with the bedazzler, man, get over yourself. Somebody needs to take that away. Clearly, like a 2-year-old girl, well, 2 is a little bit condescending, I think, because this level has good stylization and good depth otherwise. But, all right, a young teenage girl developed this level, designed this level. Or it was inspired to build this level. I don't know, something along those lines. Because I've never seen so much bedazzlement. Is that even a word? I don't know, but I'm good at making up words, so it is a word. We'll call it a word. All right, so the Rocketeer comes out again and blasts our walkway here, preventing us from getting across, which then it shows a couple swingy poles, and we can get across, but not before destroying the robot. She asked us to take care of him, so we go ahead and do that. Once you do take out that robot, you should have no problem getting across. If you don't, you won't be able to swing onto this last ledge there, not with ease anyways. And we'll go ahead and cha-cha these robots over here, grab a couple bluesies, because we're stud whores, and make our way to the final guy. And look at that. Sneak around the back. Don't forget that bluesy. Kick down the ladder. Otherwise, you'll have some troubles getting back up in a minute if you fail like I do here in a second. All right, so here's one of those run walls, the little, I don't remember what to call them, the run panels. But it gets screwed up because the Rocketeer comes in and shoots the panel, and for some reason, destroying the panel causes an electrical current. A little weird, but okay. We'll buy it. Now, we have to use Emmett down below to fix it. Now, it is my recommendation to you to not run and jump and fall like I did. Wait fix it with Emmett, and then make your way across. Then you won't have to jump back up, climb all the way over, yada yada. So here we go. Switch to wild style. Couldn't figure out what side of the ladder to get up on, but we found the right side, and we swoop all the way to the top, and there's the Rocketeer shooting at us. We'll go ahead and pow him right in the kisser. And, all right, back to the jump and climbing wall. Now we got the running panel, and booyakashow right on over to the other air conditioning duct. We'll drop it down, and we'll use Emmett's special tool to fix it up. And this will actually grant us the ability to float up. It's another one of those air proportioning valves. And look at that. We float right up with the female. As mentioned, the females do have a little bit better hang time. Emmett, not so much. Emmett has that big tank on his back, and it just doesn't work out well for him. So once you get up there, though, use the and plow open that door. You can see the robots inside running away like, oh, no, oh, no. To be honest with you, I don't think they said anything, but I liked adding that sound effect. It was fun. Wee. All right, so then once you get in here, you got to follow this little gray line in and around the corner. Uh-oh, Backstreet Breakout. Oh, my. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, I'm not a Backstreet fan, but, I mean, how can you see Backstreet Breakout and not make a comment, right? Boy band moment over. And, all right, so here's a checkpoint. We want to point out a couple things here. First off, Emmett has something on his head, and that actually prevents him from getting the Building Bad trophy achievement right now, which... So there you can see there was 3 elements I just selected and highlighted. That is the first actual master build. There are some other situations that you can't build without instructions like you saw earlier in this video, but that is the first master build. So here in a second, now that we've removed the helmet from Emmett, you can actually attempt to build a master build without a character that has master building abilities, and you can get the Building Bad trophy achievement for doing that. So basically, use Emmett right now on that green circle, go and press the action button, which is square, and you will earn yourself the Building Bad trophy achievement. So there you go. Just helped you out. That's it. I'm out of here. See you later. No, I'm just playing. All right, so and over on the right-hand side, this was the first time we saw one of these. It's a save and continue point. We recommend staying away from those because we've had problems in the past, and not to say that this game's going to have problems or that you would regardless, but just stay away from them. If you absolutely need to stop and go because your homework's ready or you got to take the dog for a walk, then just pause it and come back, or save and continue and take a chance. So anyways, all right, so there's a second butt crack on the left-hand side over here. We'll go ahead and drill it. And once we do that, we now actually have access to the third and final little master build part that we need. So jump up with wild style and drop that big old box down. And then now we can go ahead and step up and do it. 1, 2, 3, wee. So like I said, I don't get the Building Bad trophy until the next level. So, you know, but you're welcome to get a trophy achievement. I don't know if I said achievement on that one. I try not to be biased because we're playing on the PlayStation console. All right, so here was another big cutscene I had to remove. So she hops in, they drive through a wall, then they're driving down the road, and here we are. So got you caught up, even though you missed the cutscene. My bad, but copyright laws prevented me from putting those up, and I don't want to get in trouble. And I do want to be able to continue this series for you guys. So sorry about the cutscenes, but we'll have to talk about those another day. All right, so this is a really cool scene. We get an opportunity to kind of drive the speed cycle here as well as shoot with it. And then we also get to traverse from, you know, rooftop to rooftop of these cars and whatnot. So it's a really cool scene. I definitely like how they switched it up a little bit. These action scenes really do speed things up for the levels, in my opinion. So you can see here we're doing another master build, and that dude complains, "This ain't a convertible." You shouldn't be complaining, buddy. It looks like it's hot and humid there, man. Look at all those flames, too. I think we just did you a favor because it ain't raining. It looks like it's about to thunder and lightning. All right, so the master build builds this crane, and it swings her off to the far right. A little ridiculous. I personally think she should have stayed in the speed cycle, and I should have just drove her to the final truck that we needed to get to. But, hey, that would have dumbed down the level, and it wouldn't have been nearly as much fun. All right, there you can see, too, it slows down a little bit, and these little miniature cops. Here's one right here. See it? I did not shoot him for 2 reasons. One, because I wanted to show you that those guys were coming by, and 2, because you actually earn a mini kit or a gold instruction manual, as they're called in this one, and we want to save all those for free play. So I nailed 3 of the 4. Basically, hold down the action button, which is square on the PS3, PS4, and X on the Xbox 360 and 1. So just hold the button down, and you'll have no problem getting all those and earning that mini kit. So, whoopsie, missed the bedazzling. And look at that spin out. That totally should have picked up all of those studs, but I'm not complaining too much. We're going to have no problem reaching that special status. And here we are back and forth again. We got to switch back on over to Emmett in the speed cycle to take out another truck, then switch back over to Wild Style so that we can go ahead and make it further down this bedazzlement. And then you do have to shoot the back of the tow truck, so you could jump onto the yellow towing truck and then climb up the rope. Tight pants, Joey, tight rope it. And then we'll go ahead and traverse a couple more cars. Jump to jump, jump, jump. Jump to jump, jump, jump. And, roadblock. Don't you hate it when you're rolling down the highway and all of a sudden these guys are blocking you like this? Don't you wish you could just do a backflip off of your vehicle onto a tank so you could destroy everybody else in front of you? Alright, so in this particular run, I didn't think you could destroy these little mini trucks down below with the cannon on the left. You most certainly can. So it's one-shot wonder rather than shooting them a million times with the machine gun. So it is recommended that you use the cannon on the left. However, it is a little bit slower, so it might be harder destroying some of those missiles or rockets coming at you. Either way, either one of them works. But once you destroy all 4 of the trucks, the helicopter shoots a couple more rockets at you. Take those out. Cha-cha-cha. And then it turns and it shows its little private parts. So we're going to go ahead and blast him right when he shows it. And once it does, it goes ahead and changes the camera view a little bit. A whole new slew of bad guys on trucks come in. And again, use the machine gun or the cannon on the blue truck or the blue cannon, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying. And basically take out all 4 of these, and basically the same thing is going to happen again. Should I say basically again? Ironically, the movie Basic is on TV right now in the background, so that's really totally a little fun fact for you. I'm saying basically a lot, and the movie Basic is on, so that's basically not important. Moving along, we go ahead and shoot the mommy daddy button one more time as he shows us his little sweet spot there. And then it puts us back in action on the speed cycle. Well, actually, gives us Wild Style, but tells us to switch the speed cycle. We got to destroy the yellow truck, which then provides us with a bunch of airline luggage. And how do I know that's airline luggage? Well, I just went on a trip recently, and it was clear that they threw it in the back of a yellow Lego truck and drove it, and somebody shot profusely at it because my luggage was damaged, the zipper was broken. It was a nightmare. And it was a really nice piece of luggage. It wasn't like no $2, Kmart special. Like, it was straight up like a nice Samsonite luggage case. And yeah, needless to say, I owe my mother-in-law a new luggage, a new set of luggage. All right, so piece of advice here, definitely jump onto the wood pole when it's on there. Don't try to jump over and save yourself some time. Jump onto it while it's still on the edge of the trailer there. Otherwise you'll fall like I did. And look at me, I'm falling again. Fall free falling. Alright, back to the speed cycle here. You got to use the machine guns because there's no more cannon. The goal here is to take out the 2 trucks on the side and then destroy all of the transport on the back of the big truck. So another truck comes in to save the day, but we just blast him away. And at this point, when it switches to this camera angle, you are free to go ahead and switch to Wild Style. And then you can connect the 3 master build elements, which you'll see here once I get to the green circle. And, that'll actually take us to the cutscene, and that'll be it. So cutscene is removed. So I say take us to the cutscene, but I just meant that metaphorically. And look at that. Booyakashow! Darn, darny darn, trophy/achievement. We also got a couple of characters. And I'm not going to name them all off because sometimes there's like 17 of them. So we got a couple characters. And if they are still blacked out, but no question mark on them, they are available for purchase. You do have to purchase the characters. If you've never played a Lego game before, I highly recommend saving your studs and using them to buy the red brick multipliers. This game is definitely a lot easier than a lot of the Lego games out there, so it's not as important, but that's always the way to do it. You always want to buy those red brick multipliers first. You want to play story, you want to play free play, then you want to buy the red brick multipliers along the way in free play, and and then come back and clean up everything. So hey, that's going to go ahead and wrap up this video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. And that is the Lego The Movie Level 2 Escape from Bricksburg story walkthrough. And like I said, hey, hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, why don't you go ahead and head on over to our social media pages. We've got a Facebook page. You can check us out. Ready? Right there. Ooh, Happy Thumbs Gaming. We also have a Twitter account. We're working on a G Plus account. It exists, but we're not very active on it. And of course, you can comment, vote, subscribe down below. And all we ask is if you're going to give us a negative vote, which we're okay with, but just make sure you give us the information and help us better why it was negative. So if I was too quiet, let me know I was too quiet. If I was too annoying, hit the mute button. I mean, there's all sorts of options here. So anyways, you know the drill. We're going to be back with some more videos shortly. And as always, until next time. So